Already live.
Okay.
We already been live. I don't know. You must didn't hear what I said, but anyway, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Tig once again for side chat. Hope y'all are doing good. We have some interesting topics here tonight, so we'll talk about the usual stuff. Hope you guys were, check out last night's Project Open Mic, as it was a home thing. I would say it was a good one. Let me put myself on the screen. We had, of course, talking about the Ruth Gainer Ginsburg passing away, as I said before. I mean, like Anderson just said, yeah, rest in peace, of course.
Yeah, may she rest in peace.
I respect her that she fought hard to get what she was, to do her stuff, what she needed to do. I still don't understand when people say, before that, a lot of women was getting a lot of stuff, but get that power, I respect her for that. We talked about the Breonna Taylor case. Go and check it out, see that. And also we talked about the whole abortion thing, which of course was crap.
Kablooey!
We talked about the Roe v. Wade, and we listened, and I also showed you what the true of that case was. That it was all a lie. It was a ruling by unelected judge about a woman who lied about rape. Funny how all that stuff work, huh?
What's even funnier is later on in life, she regretted what she did and admitted it was a lie and asked that it be overturned. Yep. They refused.
Yep, I show all that. I showed a video of that.
So Roe v. Wade was based on a lie?
Well, let's you know what? Let's get into it since we're here. Let's play that beautiful bean footage of. Let's do the the intro. All right. So tonight, guys, welcome to the side chat with the guys. So let's just introduce the crew who's in here. So Triple M, sir, how you doing?
Good evening, ladies and gents. We got some topics here, and one of them is, well, when you say we dug down to the bottom of the barrel, I think that's an understatement of this year, 2020.
Well, 2020. Okay, I got what you're saying there now.
You sure it wasn't an outhouse?
Oh man. So we have that. The next person you just heard is Anderson. Mr. Anderson, how you doing?
As good as you can do in California.
Okay. And of course, we have Kenoshi Baumit. Kenoshi, what's going on?
Kenoshi Baumito, here to say the end is nigh.
Oh Lord, what is wrong with you guys? You guys are too much.
Some people take pills.
Anyway,
that's just the beginning.
I know, right? So, anyway, so you guys join us here tonight. So let's go back to what Koshin was stating. Yes, Roe v. Wade was a lie. The woman who did, I said it before, say it again. It was all about a lie.
Privacy.
It was all about the ruling was about privacy, but the abortion was a part because Jane, who was Roe, she was saying she got gang rape and all that stuff. Again, you could go check the video out last night. No, she see what I was talking about. But yeah, but since you're here, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So that's what happened, and she regretted. She lied. She regretted. She said she wanted to change it back. She said her biggest regret was that she was the plaintiff for Roe v. Wade. And then Ruth Gainer Ginsburg was against what the ruling was because of it didn't went far enough. But I played a clip last night where she explained it more, and I see where she's coming from because it was unelected judges that made the law of the land, which is that's not how it's supposed to be.
Sadly enough, how it is.
Uh-oh. You there, Anderson?
Eh?
You broke out.
I said, sadly enough, that's how it is now.
Yes. So that's what it was. And yeah, it was all on a lie. She never got, she didn't get raped. People wanted to see her medical doctors want to see medical and stuff, and for the family and everything. And yeah, that's what it's all about. But again, would it overturn that because it was about privacy? No, the privacy thing I'm cool with. But the lie of the whole abortion thing is what it is. And like I said last night, Kanoshi, I was making sure people understand the word salad because I was like, nope.
It's a word plays.
How about if you're anti-abortion and then it's pro-choice? No pro-choice. You're pro-abortion. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
It's pro-abortion. And just own it. It's pro-abortion. There's no thing with pro-choice. It's a lie.
Yeah, just be truthful. Yeah. I will respect you even more.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Go ahead.
And it's all about the wordplay. For some reason, being honest about it is a no-no.
Well, like I said, for me, I don't care. I'm not. I don't have a. For me, I don't care about. Like I said, help people who got raped, help who got the mother infants and all this trouble, which is about 5 to 4%. All the other stuff, and if you women want to do it, go right ahead. Not on my money though. Not on my taxpayers' money. That's all I don't care about. You want to go ahead and do it? Do it. That's your sin. You go live for that. Now, the specific woman for that Ralph Northern, any woman that did what in New York and in Virginia with that Ralph Northern thing that he said, and I played that clip. I don't know how you could sit there and just say that so nonchalantly. You are a sick human being. That dude, holy smoke. Hell, some people who become governors is disgusting. This man literally said, we're gonna give birth to the baby, make sure it's comfortable. Then if he has a problem, resuscitate it, which is effed up. Then ask the mother. They didn't say parents, I forgot. They said mother and family. They never said parent or father.
Father.
If they want the baby. At that point in time, just give it up for adoption. Why kill the baby? Why would you do that?
Because I'm like, when I heard those step-by-step explanations, I was like, wait, am I hearing this from a doctor or from a farmer that was working in a barn and a slaughterhouse? Because that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
I think it's a symptom of the times where what is the value of a life? And also, why have a baby just to kill it out after taking the first breath? Why get pregnant at all then? Why do women want to get pregnant just to abort it? Instead of just avoiding it altogether?
Yeah, all in the name of progressive.
Well, the thing about it too, because even Ruth Bader Ginsburg's argument, I still don't understand the argument. They were like, oh, if we take away abortion, it'll hurt poor women. I have a thing. Don't have a child. Wrap it up. You guys have a.
You gotta
wrap it up, tie it up.
Well, wait.
Just don't glue it up.
Yeah,
but you guys are. You know, if you know you're in a position where you can't afford to have kids, why even sleep around at all? Like,
exactly.
Why even put that risk? I mean, you can wrap it up and take pills, but that doesn't make you impervious to get pregnant.
No, I know.
Makes it less likely.
It makes it less likely, though. You have, if for a woman, you really have a small window to get pregnant in your cycle in a month.
Yeah.
How about even that? How about find out your cycle and not have sex that time?
Well, these women are doing it on purpose because they get.
Oh, I know.
They get
Oh,
a
yeah,
goodie
know
bag
that.
if they do get pregnant.
we know that. We know that. I'm just saying the argument that she says, the argument that Ginsburg was saying about it hurt, and all these people say, "Oh, you hurt poor people." No, he does not. Do not have thing. And I'm also saying this to the guys. You don't have non-protected sex with no chick. Wrap that son of a gun up.
Put
'Cause
a nod on that dangler.
Because like I said before, through my sexual life from teenager up to now, I still have not seen any woman said to me, "Hey, I have a female condom." Not a one. Not a one.
Now, usually they just say they're not wearing panties.
I'm just saying that is just if it's something that's gonna do something to your body, you would think you protect yourself. That's just my thinking.
Not just your body, but also
Exactly.
your entire life, all life altering.
Yep. So, but like I said, you want to go if you want the facts, you want to hear the video that hey, when I talk my stuff on Project Over Mic, I back it up with my videos and audios and everything. So you can go to Project Over Mic on YouTube and check out episode 13. I think let me make sure. Let me see what I got the name of the show. No, 15. Sorry. Episode 50. With Truth in Plain Sight. I gotta change it because it's supposed to be plain, but it didn't get the Truth in Plain Sight. Check it out. And like I said, I put you will see videos. You will hear people say stuff right there. Because I swear, politicians, it's like they forget that they speak on TV. I swear they forget that. Like, dude, we could easily contradict you.
On record.
Yeah. What is
unless,
wrong with you people?
It could be that they know they can get away with it. That's why they're
that is
doing
one.
and saying all this crazy stuff, because no one's going to stop them.
That is one. I'm not saying it ain't. That's true.
It's like they're doing it for so long that, hey, we can keep doing it.
Yeah. Yes, it is. All right. With that said, let's just get it out. Since we're talking about wrap it up, let's get with the first story of the night. Ugh.
You actually going to show that article on screen?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh.
CBS News. Policemen raid in Vietnam find more than 300,000 used condoms being repacked for resale.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that story. I saw that story on my Google timeline. I was like, what the hell is this?
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
No, no,
Oh.
no, hell no.
But okay, did they actually mean recycle? Because I think.
Well, let me read through the story. Police in Vietnam said they found 320,000 recycled. They said recycled used condoms that were being
not recycled anymore.
Anyway, recycled okay, you threw me off. Sorry. 320,000 recycled used condoms that was being repackaged as new. The local media reported on Thursday, according to Associated Press. The market inspectors in Ding Dong, okay, yeah, it is Bin Dong, in Bin Dong province. You can't make this crap up.
Nope.
Raided a factory near the Ho Chi Minh City, where they discovered used condoms being repackaged to be sold at the market. The inspector said at a factory, 34-year-old owner, a woman.
A woman.
Confessed. Will you say Kanoshi?
I said, of course.
Confessed they purchased the condoms from someone else, and a state-owned Toy Tray newspaper reported, according to AP. After buying the condoms from a man, where they were washed and reshaped. I don't care if you.
I don't care if you even use chlorine on that thing. Nah, burn the suckers.
Nope. reshaped and packaged in plastic bags, according to the newspaper. Video taken of the Vietnam State Broadcast TV (VBT) and obtained by Reuters agency showed the sacks filled with condoms, and it also showed tools apparently used to wash and reshape the condoms in the factory. VTV, like but you can't make this stuff up. Said that it was unclear on how many condoms were already resold, according to Reuters. A health official quoted by Toy newspaper, condoms were extremely health risk to users. No S. No
Sherlock?
S. Jeez. What is wrong with people?
I'm like,
Mm.
you
Mm.
reusing used. That is not recycling. You.
That is just nasty. That is just nasty.
Oh my goodness.
That is.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised by that business plan. I thought these days a lot less sex going on.
Whatever. I just like, really, you would do that? Wow. And then of course when they're like, well, the con, because here's the thing, what I've watched how it's made, and the way they test to make sure the condom don't even have a microscopic hole or nothing, it's crazy. A microscopic hole. If you have a microscopic hole, they throw it away, or they in that regard they do reuse it. Sorry, they don't throw it away. They do reuse it, melt it back down, and put it to reuse.
Yes, that is recycling.
That I could work with, but to do the microscopic for to find out about it, yeah, I know for sure they didn't have that machine.
Nope, no, yeah, definitely not in Vietnam.
And
Did they even have a sink?
I was saying, that's one. Two, who the hell knows what person's splooging that thing? Ugh.
Not even just that specific liquid.
AIDS, STDs,
HIV.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Son of wait, what does the pop say? Son of God, a glyph, what? I forgot what it was.
Hermaphrodite? No.
Herpes,
Yeah, hermaphrodite syphilis.
Please. Syphilis. Oh, right.
Jeez. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, you're living in certain countries, people. I'm saying that's crazy.
Gross.
That is gross, and that causes, and that like I said, that is not hygienically clean.
That is not hygienic.
No.
It's not hygienic for either one involved.
No.
There's the deliverer and the receiver.
Or even the one that's doing the repackage. Never mind.
They don't tell us how to repackage it, really. So yeah.
Anyway, and you know that it's not a good job. They're not doing a good job.
Yep, they're not. You're correct. All right. So that one was
infection within the company.
Yep.
I'm going to stop.
Exactly. Please do.
Oh, that was a sticky situation. Smells sticky.
you just couldn't help yourself, huh? No.
I can't.
I guess not.
I get you. Speaking of that, of stuff like that, let's go to your neck of the neighborhoods, Mr. Anderson.
I'm not sure there's any woods left after the fire, but we'll see.
So, the reason I call this show "Why Do You Give the Government More Power?" because it's crazy what y'all give them. Let me say this up first. I don't understand, because I see these leftists and people like, we need the government to do all this stuff for you. Like I said, when I see the commercial with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris about, give us the power, we could fix your health care, you do this. Move out the way.
No,
move out the way.
How about we do it ourselves?
Exactly, move out the way, because I don't understand it. Like, what you said?
That's D, move out the way.
Exactly.
You know that song?
Yeah, from Ludacris. Exactly. But my thing's like, what is so crazy? You guys want to give, and again, as I say once again, you want to give the government a power. The Democrats are not going to be in power all the time. Oh, I forgot that clip from Side. I should have that clip right for this show. I know I had it, but I forgot it. The clip from Sideshow Bob in Simpsons. So you kick the Democrats out of the house. Don't worry, they'll get back there, and I'll be back out there with all my criminal friends. I wonder, I wonder if I have it. I wonder if I took. I think I took it. But it's gonna be low quality because it's off my phone and not on my on the computer.
Not within the source.
Yeah.
Or the sauce.
Yes, it would. So yeah, I don't think I don't think I have it.
Oh, we can hear it, all right.
Oh yeah, I do have it. I do have it. Okay, but it's gonna be it's not gonna be the best quality, but this is I don't. But my point of saying that is like why you give them the power, because when the other person get the power, then they're gonna be bitching about it. It's just like, oh, we're gonna give Biden all the power. Okay, Obama all the power. Then when Trump get in there, you don't like Trump, but you gave the other person the power.
I'm sure they're not going to regret that.
Just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG did, because she could have retired on Obama, but she didn't want to.
Nope.
She could retire. Obama could have picked the justice, and they would have moved on, no problem. But nope. As you said, no, they didn't. So yeah, like I said, it's not the best quality, but hey, I'll play it.
Unlimited power.
I'll be back. You can't keep the Democrats out of the White House forever. And when they get in, I'm back on the streets with all my criminal buddies.
Oh, when the Simpsons was good. Those were the days.
And also ironically true.
Yeah, I know, right?
Which is creepy at best.
And that's why we're going into this right here, which is California moves to end sales of new gas-powered cars.
I'm like, what? Why would you do that? It's
Because of climate change.
I'm like, California. You do know you only have one Tesla company, and
they're not going to replace all those cars that people buy.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, you have Nikolai, you have Lucid. There are other electric companies, but they're not going to replace the rate of the thing. But California. And what about trucks? What about the farm equipment? There's so much stuff. It's just so stupid.
I'm like, you know what, Anderson, I know you probably might not have this answer, but that question, like, how many vehicles do you have driving in the state of California?
Oh, a lot. There's
because you can, yeah, like you said, yeah.
The population is 45 million.
Yeah, how can you replace all of that within the allotted time that you basically give yourself to ban?
And here's a dumb part. Here's a dumb part. California have rolling blackouts. So what happens if you need to go? What if you want to charge your car and you ain't got no power?
Exactly.
We got people. We got no electricity. We got no water. We got no clean air. We don't have any human rights. And if somehow this is going to be the state of the future, this is the example that everybody else should follow.
California, the Haiti of America.
Well, the future of America.
I wouldn't say America, but it's the S-hole of the country, literally.
That's for sure.
The golden turd. That's what it is.
Yeah,
we do have a high concentration of Mexicanos.
Like literally, people go there to literally take a crap there.
Well, yes, San Francisco.
Everywhere.
Crap in the Yep. California will ban the sales of new gas-powered passenger cars and trucks. This is a in 15 years. Gavin Newsom, and that guy is as weird as a mother. I swear.
Public transportation.
Every time he says climate change, he smiles climate change is so he just smile like he just bust a nut off or something. It's weird.
Yeah, he definitely makes the Joker more like a very reasonable person.
Basically, it's just like in the Batman animated when Joker was like when he was getting all the money, he was like, "Whoa, I might be crazy to go against Batman, but I won't go
Not
against the
the
IRS."
But the IRS? No, thank you.
Oh, love that joke. Love that joke. He's a
Never gets
criminal,
old.
and he don't even want to go against it. Yep. Gavin, 15 years. Gavin Newsom Wednesday established a timeline that the nation population should that could force U.S. automakers to shift their zero-emission efforts into overdrive. If I was any car company, I'd tell California.
I
F
would move away like Elon Musk.
F you.
They are.
They are doing that, but I'm just saying F you. Cause the thing about it, they make that car specifically for California. It's called a CA car. There's like my niece, like my Sentra, they have a Sentra and they have a CA California version of the Sentra for the low emissions. They have,
Not
they have,
surprised.
they have, and they have for Honda, Toyotas, all the stuff. They did all the stuff, and it still doesn't work.
So hold on. So basically, the governor or the mayor tells you to do something,
Governor.
you've done it, and you still get punished for it.
Well, I did.
It's never good enough. Moving goalposts.
Yeah, I
My
remember.
question is, can we stab? Are they going to stab with the private airplanes then?
And their cars, remember all sorts of niggas talk about we got to have we have to have the global warming is just a bad thing. But drive around a freaking Mercedes-Benz truck that gets 2 miles to the freaking gallon. Get the hell out.
Not
And his
even,
Hummer. Literally, people need to understand. People don't know. Go look at the history. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger, the person who got the Hummer to make it a popular car. The gas guzzler was because of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah,
flip-flopping.
I want
I
to
wonder
make
if the people. I wonder if the people who keep doing this, keep saying this, they really believe that if they do it, then there'll be more fuel for them to use. Nobody else can use it.
I don't even know. And people forget. Go and look to see what they do to get the minerals to make those batteries. It's not environmental at all.
Nope.
But people just think, oh, because it's electric. Electric get their power from someplace else. It ain't from the sun god, because they ain't enough solar to do that for a whole, like I said, for a whole 45 million people in California. It ain't from the wind power, because again,
who knew California would be the Incas? Sorry.
It ain't from the wind power, because if the wind's too low, you got no power. If the wind's over 45 miles per hour, they shut down the farm because they don't want to cause problems. So it ain't that. And their dumb butts got rid of got rid of the nuclear plants, the coal burning plants, and they're literally buying power from other states. Cause they never had an infrastructure for their solar and never had a battery infrastructure. You're supposed to move off of it gradually, but these people are just like, hey, let's pants, shoes. Let me put on my shoes first, then I'm gonna try to put my pants over my shoes. That's how they think.
So basically, dirtying the trousers.
They don't care. The plan won't stop people from owning gas-powered cars or selling them on the used market, but in 2035, it will end the sale of new cars vehicles, such in a state of nearly 40 million people, with accounts for more than 1 in every 10 new cars in the U.S. California is the biggest state.
Car dealers, move away.
I'm like, seriously, you know, so much stuff by doing that, so much jobs to be lost because of that. They don't think. They don't care about you.
You're already losing jobs before this.
Yeah. So it's just stupid. They're losing a lot of jobs because of that stuff, but they don't care. California would be the first state in such a mandate, while At least 15 other countries have already made similar commitments, including Germany, France, and Norway. Good for them. Here's the problem, as I said again, with all the people. I swear, people, you're not stopping China, India. They're the biggest
And
polluters.
they're the biggest of the of polluting.
You're not stopping those two countries. So, what do you think? You think there's an invisible wall that goes up over California, which in some cases I wish it did, but goes up in the air. There's a drift in from other states. If you guys again, California has and the West Coast have worse air than any place in America. That's why you hear. That's why you hear Edison here be coughing because of the damn asthma and all the crap they get in there.
Yeah. Send in the dome.
I'm not long for this world, folks.
Stop.
Oh, you
But
are.
that is what it is. Well, none of us are. We all gonna die. So anyway, Newsom used a hood of a red electronic powered Ford Mustang. Mustang E. Signed the executive to. Oh, you are boy. I hate politicians. That is so trite. Oh, I'm gonna sign on this new electric car. What about? I don't like these guys. I really do. Order to sign the legislation, develop a new regulation to meet the deadline. He urged Californians to put away wait trade. Let me finish up the article.
I wonder how the market penetration will go through. You know what? I'll leave that question open.
He urged Californians to put away the gas pumps. Oh, funny. Ha ha ha. And encouraged other states to join California for the good of the environment and public health. You are the reason why California is crappy, governor. You and your
why
people.
it's burning.
Thank
It is you. It's not no daggone drought. It's not. I mean, okay. Let's be straight. It's not the global warming. It's climate change. Again, as I said the week before, Project Over Mike. The climate always change. So it's stupid. 1, 2. They'll be giving billions of dollars to clear the underbrush. They keep the money for themselves. They don't do what they're supposed to do. Literally, if you want me, I'll approve everything that I'm saying in the next Project Open Mic next week Thursday and show you what they have done.
And I'll be waiting.
I'll show exactly what they have done. And people have been telling them for years, cut the underbrush. Oh, they take the money. Build dams to have water. Well, we don't want to build a dam.
Nope,
we don't want to build a
that.
reservoir. As I said, as an old saying goes, Mother Nature creates a drought. Government creates famine. Okay? People makes it worse. So going to what there are people out there, half of the fires were arsonists. Some of these environmental nut jobs doing it for their political gains, which is suck. Some of it was just stupid people. Oh, we're gonna have our gender agenda or whatever it is to show what a gender is. Fireworks, and it went off and burned bushes. You morons!
Why would you have fireworks in the middle of the bleeding forest?
Ain't flowers. No, it ain't a flowers. It could be. It's not. There was not in the flowers. It was just the brush is so dry at this time of the year anywhere around California.
Or
It's
or
basically kindling.
Yeah, or even that. I'm like, people, before you using that area, have you surveyed the area and see if it's actually flammable?
No, they don't care.
Yeah, and so much for the environmentalists. By your titles, you're supposed to protect the wildlife, and you're basically killing it. But I digress.
Because some of them are so crazy of teaching the kids like, oh, there's fire. Again, some of the natural fires that happen in California happens, but because there's so much dead wood and brush and everything, it sparks up. Yes, lightning does start some of the fires as well too. It's naturally caused, but majority of it is because people. And most of the
Keep in mind, we don't have rain that often, especially lightning strikes that often.
No, well, here's the thing: the last 2 years, Governor Newsom said with all the drought, whatever, the last 2 years, California had a record number of rain, but of course, without no
All that
daggone
water went to
reservoir.
waste.
Thank you. With all that reservoir, without building reservoirs and fixing the dang dams, the
Damn.
waters just went back
Yep.
into the ocean. And bad enough, they want to be crazy about the virus, but they don't care about the black plague that's going on in San Francisco with people just essing in the street. That's more dangerous than the vid.
A disease that was
Was thought to have been gone, then came back with a vengeance. Along
thank
with a
you.
lot of other diseases.
Yeah,
Polio.
you just finished my sentence because I'm like, I'm just mind blown. I'm just mind blown by that.
If you want to reduce asthma, if you want to mitigate the rise of sea levels, if you want to mitigate the loss of ice sheets around the globe, then this policy and the other states should follow. Newsom said. Boy, you are full of it. While the environmental group,
Tell that to China and India. How dare you?
well, remember when the vid came out and they had to do the mask, Gavin Newsom gave $500 million to China without even knowing the mask was going to get it, and they never got the mask.
Stupid.
I digress for that. Yeah. Environmental groups cheered. They announced.
We're ruled by imbeciles.
Literally wait. Literally, there's a go to Andre's Corner. He has a video talking about education and intelligence, because there's a lot of people who are educated but are stupid as hell, and there are a lot of people who are never been educated but are very genius. Like I said, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, they drop out of college and high school and they've done very well for themselves. Okay, that's just an example, but there's many people more than that. You don't have to go to these colleges to get some of these stupid degrees that they have.
Don't let school get in the way of your education.
That is so true.
That
is so true. That is so true.
Trust me, I'm an example of what happens if you try to do that.
Meanwhile,
damage cannot be undone.
Meanwhile, the White House spokesman, Judgery, said flatly, President Trump won't stand for it, and Larry Kudlow, Trump economic disaster label, it's very extreme position that he does not think the other states will follow. I hope they don't.
I hope they don't.
Democratic
Him
president,
rejecting that is extreme, but this ain't extreme.
Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden campaign did not comment directly on Newsom's plan. Smart move.
Yeah.
But Matt Hill said Biden believes electric vehicles can create good paying union.
We're going back with unions?
Good paying
Again?
union jobs.
Oh my goodness.
And dominate a fast-growing market worldwide and meet the demands of the climate crisis. Tesla went through what the stuff did, and we've seen what the unions have done to the big auto companies and oil and everything, but whatever. Tailpipe exhaust from the car, pickup, tractor trailer, rigs, and other transport. California, I'm seriously. If you didn't have Silicon Valley and agriculture, you have nothing.
You would have got that state would have been in despair.
And if you're gonna kneecap the agriculture company that they can't buy their gas powered tractors and stuff, you morons, you're gonna really hurt.
Now you're definitely going to bring the actual famine, but I digress.
Yep. Other transportation and the single largest source of air pollution. Again, clean up the daggone brush fires. California has by far the most cars on the road than any other state. In 2017, the federal government said that California emit 266 billion tons of carbon dioxide from the burning petroleum, and about the same as the total emissions of Egypt, which has 2.5 times the population. Okay? And Egypt got camels. What the hell? Okay, ride your camels down the road. Oh, wait a minute.
Kill the camels.
We saw that. We saw up in Chicago. This guy rode his horse, and everybody got angry at him. So shit. You can't win it.
He was doing more than the environmentalists. I digress. I digress.
Newsom says that his order will reduce greenhouse gases emissions by 35%. It won't, but he stressed that the benefit went beyond environmental, saying electric cars and trucks are the next big global industry in California. Wasn't that wants to be dominated again? Do he not see how these people mine for the batteries? Their batteries is very toxic. Look to see how they make these batteries.
You want them to do research? You're crazy.
Come on. Come on. Newsom doesn't have time for doing research.
Or the brains.
Nope, he got sex with your
That too.
He got sex with your wife though. bang your, as Jericho Green says.
Bang your wife, Newsom.
Yep, man, you bang your best friend's wife. Wow, that's messed up.
Kenosha, I think we know a guy who would approve, maybe. Don't you?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Some industry analysts warn the timeline could be too fast for technology to take up to the customer's expectation. Battery life and manufacturing costs are still issues that haven't been solved. Duh, said IS Market principal analyst of the Stephen Brinkley. And
You know what's another issue that hasn't been solved? Why the hell Gavin Newsom is governor of California? That's another problem.
Got the people, California.
It's because of two counties. Most of California is basically again have red and everything because of LA, Hollywood, and San Francisco. No, those are the most populated parts of the state, so they'll always be Democrat.
No wonder.
Again, 40 million people live in California, and then the next big state behind that is New York, the next populous state. And that's why in the video show last night with Don Lemon said we need to get rid of the electoral college. And then if you do that, those two states, as you can see right now, because I'm going to show you a story that crazy too, but those two states run by Democrats, by Democrats who have major problems, you want them to run the whole state?
The whole state?
Are you all
country?
No, thank you.
Y'all crazy. Heck,
and I'm not even an American citizen, and I can see that's a problem.
Okay, you're not an idiot.
On Tuesday,
they don't want me there.
On Tuesday, Tesla announced plans for a cheaper battery with higher energy density, but they are well into the future, she says. Even if you get batteries like Tesla is talking about, it's going to take time and money to get there. Of course it will.
Thank you.
James,
go ahead. I was into the future. Yeah, not so distant, or more like very distant future.
Yep. James Cladwell, executive director for Edmunds Auto Pricing, said Newsom announced it does not seem like it is efficient enough in a short time and a short fired. Sorry. Does seem like this,
Sherlock.
Does seem like this is a significant shot fired against international and again, we don't even know what the internal combustion chamber could do in 15 years from now. There are people working on better emissions and everything too. Just weird. They want literally throwing the baby without the bath water. Internal combustion engine that is likely triggered high levels of meeting all the auto companies, which were given towards electric vehicles, but didn't expect zero emission mandate in 15 years.
You can't do zero emissions. Oh boy.
Ford Motor Company said it agreed with Newsom that it takes time to take action to address climate change. But the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, which represents Ford and most automakers, said it can't build with these mandates and bans. Of course they can't. The oil and gas industry, meanwhile, criticizing Newsom for holding new conference Wednesday in front of nearly 220 worth, in front of 200, in front of a $200,000 car, electric car. Of course, Newsom can afford a $200,000 electric car. Your ass can't. I can't.
Think of the poor
Yeah.
people.
No. As he told Californians that their reliable and affordable cars and trucks are soon to be unwelcome in our state. Big and bold. Big and bold ideas are only better if they are affordable for all of us, says Kathy, president of the Western State Petroleum Association. Okay. Our industry of energy will provide a part of any solution.
I'd like to see that.
I mean, Newsom ordered Wednesday that the target medium and heavy duty commercial trucks to have 100% zero emission by 2045. His ass ain't gonna be alive by then. Maybe.
Not going to
Are
happen.
you crazy?
I'm like,
This
Newsom is basically telling everyone to rush the development. And do you think that no, I should rephrase that. That doesn't come nothing good comes from rushing a product, Newsom.
Well, let's go. Like I said, the people want these two states to run everything. Let's go to state number 2. I mean, let's go again. California. Beep, 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 beep. Berkeley is the first city in the U.S. to ban junk food in checkout lanes.
Even though that title is kind of misleading, but I digress.
Yes, but you can't. It still made no difference. Well, it is
Yep.
banned from the checkout lanes. Berkeley's gearing up to become the first city in the nation to ban junk food from the checkout lanes in grocery stores. In a
Fine.
unanimous,
We'll just get their junk food somewhere else. What the hell are they trying to prove?
So basically taking away money from that grocery store.
because you ain't gonna take it from gas stations. The gas stations have the damn right there when you check out.
Yep.
Oh, they're gonna be next. Mark my words.
In
Yeah.
a unanimous vote, not surprising, vote Tuesday night, the Berkeley City Council passed a health checkout ordinance. Come March 2020, when the measure is set to take effect, large grocery stores in the California city will be prohibited to sell food and beverages deemed unhealthy in a 3-foot radius from the checkout. What sense does that effing make?
These are your elected. These are your elected people.
It's not just the elected people, Kenoshi. It's the people who elected them too. I know a lot of people from Berkeley. God, how stupid they are.
I'm like, do these people, and I mean the elected ones, do they even go to a grocery store and
No, I know it.
No.
survey the area?
No.
Nope.
It's not really a ban. It's a nudge. Co-sponsor and ordinance councilmaker Kate Harrison, of course, if you're a female.
Again with the wordplay.
So it's not a ban, but yet
It's a
it's
nudge.
a ban.
What we have discovered is that the law enforces good behavioral economics and facility better choice. No, it does not. No, do you not understand these people do not understand human nature.
This is not a nudge. You are basically taking out choices from the consumer.
But in that, the point is, okay, so they're gonna they're gonna just have magazines, they're gonna take the candy away, push them 3 feet away from the radius. People are gonna still buy the food, and even so, you still have candy aisle and everything else, you moron.
Yes.
Why are you doing it? It's not changing, it ain't changing nothing. The soda tax in Philly was a bust, the soda tax in New York was a bust, the soda tax in all of them didn't work. They never worked.
So basically, this is candy tax and it's not gonna work the way how they put it in there. Because like you said, oh yes, anything over there that's very close to the checkout line, but everywhere else is
I
a-okay.
think it's a factor that these people are pretty much useless, but they want to feel important, so they're just passing whatever wacky law they come up with.
That doesn't make sense.
I don't care if it doesn't make sense or not, as long as they can push it. That's the power.
They have the power. That's it. That's what it is. That's why I say I don't know why people like to get. I don't care Democrats or Republicans. I don't want to give none of them that power.
No, and I'm like,
they're gonna screw this. They take the power and abuse it.
and I'm like to the public out there, where's the outcry in this? And I don't, and I yeah, I know, and I don't
you choose
mean
too
just,
highly. No, you choose too highly. People are stupid. Individuals smart. You choose too highly. Talking about that.
Yep.
The ban will eliminate items that contains more than 5 grams of added sugar and over 250 grams of sodium per serving.
That's not eliminating.
Items like chips, candy bars, sodas, or other processed foods will be replaced with healthy. Wait, you telling them to put? You telling the store how to do that? Man, get the frick out of here.
Losing money.
So you're telling them that they will replace it with healthy alternatives like pika chips, hummus, healthy bars, and milk. Yeah, and then the milk gonna spoil because people are not gonna buy it.
They'll buy it.
People are gonna run from this freaking state. I mean, they already are, but
yeah, no, they
they're just gonna make more people run.
But the thing about it is that human nature. People really do not understand how human nature is. That if I'm gonna choose soda, why not I go down the soda aisle and put it what I want in there? The people that you think that's good, the dumb people that you are thinking, you're thinking they're dumb. So let's just be honest with it. The dumb people who buy it at the last second, those people, and you got this thing up there, if they want it, they'll go to other places. Just would.
Thank you.
And you want them to put healthy alternative pika chips and hummus. Because
well, at least we know who's lobbying all this.
Because you guys shop at Trader Joe's and your Whole Foods and everything doesn't mean everybody does that. As I showed in the video about the soda tax in Philadelphia, people went across state line to get the soda. You didn't stop them.
And because of that, that state basically lost most of the taxes that was coming
stupid.
from.
Yeah, because it was so stupid. They didn't. People still went. People drove. Here's how smart you people are. You guys are the same people who think about we talk about environmental. So people got in their cars, drove longer to get the sodas and all the stuff they want. You didn't get a tax revenue. More pollution went in the air. Who won that one?
That one. But you know what? On top of that, in our neck of the woods, we hear at least some groups that was basically advocating for free market economy. Hey, Mr. Newsom, the people of California, Mr. Newsom here is basically choking off the free market economy that you guys were basically advocating. So again, going back to the whole where's the outcry in this? But you're right, people are individuals smart, people are stupid.
Trip, you know what they teach people in the schools here, right?
Yep.
They will not be for free market economy. They're not.
Well, I hear you on that.
The ban.
So let's make California a great example of what not to do.
The council decision to remove healthy items from the register hinges on the duplication ways of food environment affect the customer's choice. You think so? The city of Berkeley press recent press release on the new policy cited that the national study, which found that 91% of supermarket display candy at the checkouts, along with the 85% of that selling soda and other sugary drinks by the checkout.
And well,
I want to see this. No, I want to see that study because I barely buy anything from the daggone checkout. I really
Yeah,
do.
I
If I'm gonna
I,
get if
I
I'm gonna get
don't
soda,
either.
if I'm gonna go to soda, I go to, like I said, soda aisle. If I'm gonna get the candy, I go to the candy aisle. I'm
And
sorry.
the aisle.
Just
Yes.
let me put it. Let me be honest, because I don't really go to candy, but the snack aisle. I really do. And the snack has unhealthy stuff in there too. Let's not even deny it.
Yep.
Rather than removing the unhealthy items entirely, which is unconstitutional, you crazy lady,
Mm.
they will be displayed. There will be displays from the customer, and more likely to make impulsive purchase in this selection. No, they won't. So you think
Oh,
you take away a candy
if they're
bar?
impulsive, they're impulsive.
Yes, they positive, but if they were positive to buy the candy bar, you think they're like, okay, well, I wanted me a Hershey's chocolate. What is this? A Nutri-Grain bar? I don't want this crap. They're not gonna choose it.
yep.
They're just not.
You know, I forgot to mention in the beginning of this article, um, before or yeah, or before reading the entirety of the article, I thought that, or I in my previous understanding that it was they were doing this in a Berkeley college, because to do this across the
City.
the city, I'm like, why
Well,
would you do something like
tec-
this?
technically speaking, Berkeley is a college. The whole damn city is run by multiple colleges.
Okay.
Ever heard of a campus town?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Oh right. Yeah.
That's what it is. The checkout line in the grocery stores has long been synonymous with kids begging mom and dad for a candy bar. And yeah, and it's up to the mom and dad to say no.
Thank you.
The government, that's your right to tell them that.
Don't be like, yeah. The government shouldn't be the one that's parenting the babies.
I gotta see something. Let me do something here. God forbid. Let me just see. Of course, I'm not surprised. Of course, I'm not surprised.
Oh boy.
Hey, Chubby. Freaking hell, you gotta be kidding me. So
What?
says the mayor, but he's a chubby bastard.
My goodness, what the heck? Hypocrite. Okay. Now.
Okay, I got a question. So you might have not. So okay, you saying that. So you didn't get no candy bars, but you ate a lot of something else, and I tell you, it wasn't healthy.
Now I will give him a benefit of the doubt, or more
I'm
like
not.
giving him some rope that I'm hoping that you did this before implementing this stuff. You actually done it yourself. From these pictures, it doesn't look like
Got more chins than a Chinaman.
yeah, it doesn't look like you started long time ago to see the results. So
I mean, looking at his comment, the checkout line at the grocery store has been long not synonymous with kids begging for mommy and daddy for the candy bar, says the mayor of Berkeley in a statement. Impulse buy at the checkout contribute to high levels of sugar consumption.
So let me get
wait.
Oh, go ahead.
Consumption in American diets, and we will provide healthy alternative to enhance the public health and get a hand on this epidemic levels of diabetes. Okay, I don't know if you have diabetes because I get that, but sir, you ain't healthy. You're not healthy.
Thank you. And I'm like, from the from that comment, I'm like, sir, are you projecting much?
You are not healthy.
But that's the thing, they all project. Between the male feminists and the diabetes people, they all project. They're all terrible people.
I mean, Anderson has diabetes, but you're more slimmer than this guy.
Oh yes, no question.
Yeah, people don't. It's not just the sugar; it's the carbs. I know you mock the people going gluten free or trying to do keto, but yeah, it's the carbs that got me. A lot of what they're probably pushing, the healthy snacks, are not healthy.
In most cases, yes. The coronavirus pandemic has only exacerbated the
Exaggerated.
threat. No, exacerbated the threat of serious health conditions like diabetes and heart disease. Councilwoman Harris. I don't know. Let me see. I just gotta see Kate Harris. I just gotta see. I just gotta see.
Have you have you ever thought of
Dang it.
um
Can't.
not asking, not telling, advise your public to, I don't know, have more exercise in their life? I bet Anderson does more exercise than this person.
Okay, that's the only picture to have her. She's a skinny chick. Okay, just want to make sure. Just want to make sure.
I don't know. Does running up a 7th floor parking structure from top,
Oh yes.
I mean bottom to top count?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
While the ban goes into effect in March, it will be a 9-month ramp up period. Hey, these are the same dumb people who got rid of Uber and what's the other one, Lyft, because
You got to
because
be freaking kidding
not
me.
no it's not no. I'm talking about the same people who think this way. I'm not. It was a Hispanic woman who did that bill, and when people's like, well, I don't have a job now. Well, it's for the unions. Oh, I wanted a job, you moron. And y'all give your thing to them. The ban will go to
Yep.
effect let me see, month period to ramp up, and congrats to rearrange else. New measures will not harm stores. That's a lie.
Yeah, that's
According,
That's total BS. That's hogwash.
according to the councilman, profit margins on the healthier products sometimes great. Okay, I swear, maybe as Anderson said, I wonder if these people, these like Nutrigrain and all that stuff, pay their money to do this.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It just sounds so weird.
It
What she
happened.
said. It just the profit margin on healthier products sometimes are greater. Yeah, so you want it for poor people, but if they got the money, you're going. That's what I said. It's not gonna help nothing. So the Snicker bar costs 99 cents. The Nutrigrain bar costs $2.
It probably isn't even all that healthier. It's a
It's not.
a lot of your cereal bars and all the other
Low-fat
junk
yogurt,
It
health
isn't
food.
healthier. What are you guys trying?
But my
to
point
do?
is this:
Like
they're doing this, but these same people say we're doing this for poor people, but then you raise the prices of the food.
Just eat some fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And maybe
Contradictory much.
and maybe don't eat as much bread and candy. There you go. It's not that complicated.
especially bread.
Yeah.
The profit margin on healthier products is greater than the less healthy option. An apple, for example, generates 5 times the margin of Doritos. Okay, but if people don't buy apples, they want to buy Doritos. Who are you to tell them what to buy?
Yep.
It's just good for business. I guarantee she never run a business. I guarantee you she never run a business.
No, none of
No.
these people have.
The only career this person has is being a politician.
Yeah. In fact, we think that they might even make more money practically because it aligns with the customers. That's what you think customers desire. Stop lying. Stop lying. It is not the first time that Berkeley has moved towards the progressive health choices. In
Oh, you
2015,
don't say.
in 2015, the city implemented the nation's first soda tax and sugary beverages.
Oh
health-
my
Hello,
goodness.
Philadelphia.
Oh boy.
The healthy checkout program is another important first for Berkeley, and a huge step forward to healthy well-being in Berkeley's residents.
Just went full circle.
It is.
Yeah, that's government for you. They can never leave good enough or bad enough alone. You always got to make it worse because they're not going to feel the consequences.
No, they won't. I just hate the whole "we think better than you." I just don't like the attitude.
I'm like, hey, lady, could you just come down from your ivory tower and actually ask the people,
They
and
don't
maybe
care.
face to face?
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
All right. I want to do a shout out to this because I helped contribute to this. I want to do a shout out to this. This is messed up. And again, this goes to again a quick this because Minneapolis councilwoman, defund the police, abort the police to be taking the police away. We basically voted 12-0 to disband the police in Minneapolis. 2 months
Rule
later,
for thee, not for me.
2 months later, crime has gone up so much. Why are there so much crime in our city?
Because you defund the police. Never mind. Never mind.
I played a video too. It's a video. Actually, she said that, which is it's just like, who vote for these morons? Do you guys not listen to what they say? But because of that, crime has also gone up in New York. So what happened is this.
What a surprise there.
A Bronx dad who shielded his kids from a dealership shootout loses his jobs, which is effed up. The video is crazy.
That is effed up. By the way, I've seen the video. Yes, it was 3 kids.
Jeez. The dad he was wounded as he shielded his 3 small kids from the gunfire at the Bronx dealership this
And you
week.
can see. Sorry, go ahead.
This week, which again the people who which was basically what he said it was a excuse me, a head painter and a maintenance company and a construction worker, whatever those 2 companies, and the lady and his wife did not want to tell TMZ the companies. You 2 companies are pieces of crap, literally. Y'all a piece of crap.
You know,
The man got hurt, got shot, and you fire the motherfucker? Are you crazy?
Now I can understand if there was a policy that they actually have on paper before you sign that stuff.
That's
I'm like,
I don't care.
okay.
That's a stupid crap. No.
I'm like, hold on. I was like, okay. At least you're telling me beforehand. Still crap.
I'll tell you beforehand. You got shot in something that's crazy, and you're gonna take they had to do surgery, and you're gonna fire the man. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense.
It is nonsense.
So if he had, as Mid-Trip said, so if he had a car, so somebody hit him in a car accident, so he loses his
That
job
wasn't
too?
his fault.
Yeah, he loses his job too. And again, like I said, his GoFundMe has surpassed what he's supposed to be. Good for him. I've donated a little bit as well too, because it's a man who did the right thing. He's a father who has 3 kids. What?
Hold on. Did these 2 jobs? So in the events of all this, so you mean to tell me that if I was in his place, me as a father, I shouldn't risk my life for my kids just so I can still be employed by you?
That's far
That's
reaching.
what you guys are telling me.
Well,
that's far reaching.
That's your fault for paying kids in the first place.
Yeah, but that's far reaching. I just think is not that. I don't think it's that. It's just stupidity. Yeah, just corporate stupidity.
Yes.
Yeah. That's too far reaching. But I'm just saying, it's just stupid. Again, something could have happened. He could have gotten in a car accident. No problem. He could have got robbed. What happened? Just like so many things. Once you leave your house, hell, even your house, you could get killed doing certain stuff. You are not guaranteed to see tomorrow. None of us are. And because of an accident happened, that's not his fault. That is
He got fired.
That is crazy. Yes, that is despicable. That is despicable. So, yeah.
Now, what I said, I know it's far-reaching, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be people that's going to think that. Hey, it's the reason why we
think that. Yeah, I don't think that.
I would say it's the reason why we got these cancel cultures going on. But I digress.
Yeah. It just shows how these people really do certain things. It's just crazy. So, and again, all that happened because freaking New York don't want to do the cops, defund the cops. You're dumbasses. And every time they go to do these polls, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, all them, the black people who are in these messed up neighborhoods want more cops. The people in the high flighty places, they're the ones who say, "Oh, we don't want the cops. They're doing stuff to black."
And yet
No,
you
they're
have
not.
security guards.
No, they're not.
How would they know? They don't go down where they are.
I know. That's the part I don't like.
Ivory towers.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what it is. Just annoying. But let's go to. We're not gonna end you on a bad night with all this crazy stuff. So like I said, that's not my point to tell you to do that to you. So let's go to
At least I called him a super dad.
He is a super dad. Okay. Let me see this. What basically we're going to the chat, Tempo FM, and we have about 1,865 people watching on Tempo FM. Thank you guys for watching. You'll gladly appreciate it.
Very appreciated.
All right. Leon Dance from UK. California is a victim of advanced stupidity. Climate change is not so much. That is kind of true.
That is true.
That is true.
Can't argue with that.
Jazz Hugh from UK. California governor just come across so slimy. Everything about him seems cheesy and fake. He's like a real life Job Bluth. J-O-B and then B-L-U-T-H. What's that? I don't know. Well, I don't want to search for that because it might come with something. It might come. Oh, okay. It's an actor who plays the slimy cat. Okay. I get it now. I searched it. Okay. All right. Sorry, I don't know all these. I'm not into Hollywood like that. I don't know. Lana Deere from France. What politicians don't know what they're talking about is so shocking. That is true.
That's the norm here.
That is true. Jacob, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's kind of the norm where I'm at too.
Jacob Herren from Germany. The debate on climate change is over. Yeah, Gavin Newsom spoke like a true ignoramus. They are not sincere when they're talking, which is true. In their questions, they need to be asked about the claims and the connection to climate change, and also that the Antifa lighting fires isn't climate change. They have some places that have that. They also have some places who've been doing that. Not all. Most of it just because it just have stupidity having it. Just crazy. Hunter Stassel from Germany. It is weird to see how Americans think that they could solve all problems. I know. Again, the hubris of humans is funny.
It's thick.
It is. It is that. Nami Delays. Again, I apologize for the name wrong. In Egypt. Why do people listen to these guys and not look what's around them? Again, you got me on that one.
Blame the school. Bad parenting. Let TV tell them what to do.
Cyrus Opossum from Poland. Democrats listen to the science. Foresters are burning because okay, Democrats, listen to the science. Sorry, I was reading it wrong. Democrats, listen to the science. Foresters, forests are burning because they have been not well managed in decades, which we talked about with the whole money thing. Democrats, don't listen to the climate denial special conspiracies, but they're the scientists. See how that worked? And I was laughing too. Listen to the science. Listen to the scientists. Okay, they're only men and women. Oh, that's wrong. You don't believe in that science bunk.
Don't listen to these scientists. Listen to the scientists.
No, listen to our scientists.
Exactly. That is true. Frenelle Lissay from France. Why don't they call it global warming anymore? Because it's not warming anymore, or anybody asked them that? They don't call it global warming anymore because it's a flux. Back in the 80s, they used to call it global cooling. So they just changed. They changed the words over and over. Climate change is so bland. And the thing about it that killed me, like I said before,
Encompass both sides.
But the thing about it is, climate always change. You know what happened? You know what happened 2 days ago? It was sunny. You know what happened today? It rained. I know, right?
The horror, the wizardry.
It is. Tom Camel from Spain. Government overregulates vehicle emissions and then lets the wildfires pollute the air more and more, like an army of diesel trucks, because they don't know what they're talking about.
Promise the same people who put them in power don't think about that. You got people who believe that's because of emissions and all that the fires are raging right now. Not that forests weren't maintained properly. Properly.
Deflection.
Yep.
Everything they do, they just blame on their constituents, and their constituents believe it. And then they let them get away with more stuff.
Yep. All right. J.R. Stone. How moving candy away will stop people from eating junk food? That's what we're saying. It makes no sense. And to move it away 3 feet, I can still see the candy, you moron. That's the part that kills me. I can still see the candy. Jeez.
Now you're just making me do more effort to get to the candy. If that was the goal all the time.
Maybe that's the idea. Move it far enough that the fatties can't reach it. But I gotta go that far for the candy.
Yeah, but again, let's go with the mayor who said what he said. He's a fatty. If he ain't eating no candy, I guarantee he's eating some very high cut meats and stuff, and he's still fat.
And not doing enough exercise, but I digress.
Oh wow, yeah. We talked about it. Florent Lanceroux from France. Did anybody hear Pelosi today blame the police for the killing? It's disgusting and so dangerous. And Pelosi she's a despicable woman.
She's the Wicked Witch of the West.
Literally.
She's basically
She's that, and she has a couple people too. Come out, and if she's a witch, and you know what? Saying this would be racist. It's not racist. I'm black. What the hell I'm saying? That's
flying monkeys.
I was gonna say that, and Maxie Waters is the queen flying monkey.
Man, who are the female? Yeah, which one is the female version of Harvey Two-Face?
Yeah, no, we don't know about that.
Wait until they start pushing more self-racism. Well, even though you're black, it's still racist because it's self-racism. You hate your own people. You know how they do.
Oh, that's a term they keep using here a lot. Trust me.
Which is stupid. I hate.
Yeah.
I was you hate you hate your no. How if I have self-racism, I hate myself. I don't hate nobody else. It's the wordplay again. It started. It's just stupid. Jack Musley from Germany. Fires in California. Clearly the cause is climate change. Fires in Brazil. Clearly the president Bolsonaro is at fault. Fires in Africa. Crickets. That's a good one, sir. That's a good one.
Give a
That's a
stand
good one. Moving goalposts.
Pretty darn much.
Enzo Sperendo basically said, thank you for showing your video. I watched your video last night about the abortion and stuff. We need journalists from the outside of the journalist world to give facts and not hysteria. Well, I'm not a journalist. Just letting you know that.
Yes.
I am not a journalist, but I am a person who try my best to get as much research as I can. That's the best I could say. I'm not a journalist, but it's sad I could do better jobs than journalists. Because let's not forget that all-time favorite clip from the first couple shows when the lady was walking down the cheesecake factory just got stolen, and there's a woman with a cheesecake. I wonder where she got it from.
Wait. What?
She got it from the cheesecake that you just say got stolen. And you're a journalist. Okay.
The deduction is not your thing. No, it's not deduction. It's the other one.
The logic is not your thinking at all. So, thank you for the compliment, but like I said, I'm not a journalist. I just tell the truth, bro. I mean, ma'am, sorry, it's a lady. Sorry. Well, the name is Enzo, but it's a female picture. So, yeah.
I'm like, aren't you a misogynist?
Jackie Coleman, they want everyone hurdled in the big cities. Easier to control that way. That's exactly why I moved out the cities. That's exactly why I moved in the countryside. Literally. W.S. Thanos from Germany. Now the government is now we have the government gladly telling you what to eat and what not to eat.
Oh, they've been doing that for a while.
Yeah.
Now they're going full ham in it.
Yes, that's true. That's what they go. That's what they should do. Firm. What are some of these German names? Fern. Sorry, ma'am. I don't mean to destroy you. I can't pronounce that. I can't even put that in my mind how to pronounce that. Sorry. I can't. The government should stop contributing to these problems and blaming too much freedom for it. The activists,
They're never gonna stop.
I know. Activists, especially the ones that come for the environment and wildfire issues, are absolutely the worst thing for the environment and wildfires. They completely lack the foresight to see the potential and usually the catastrophic consequences of their actions. And it is crazy that they will tell you what to eat, how to eat, where to park, how to bag it, how to move it, what to do, but they don't do these stuff as well. So I do love your segments on rules for thee, not for me. Thank you, ma'am.
Or how to take a dump.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
That's right, boy. You said it.
Oh my goodness. Jeff Klein from UK. As many arsonists that they have been caught, I guess that their names are climate change now. That is- for all arsonists that claim the name is climate change. I know, right?
Yes.
That is so true. Oh my goodness. So yep. I'm surprised it's not a oh well, here's one. I also like somebody was saying that. They don't want saying. Stock stock again. Stock Delarock from Germany. Who thought it was a smart idea to do that? To reuse condoms, not knowing the diseases and stuff. That is crazy, and
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 they were hustling.
that is crazy. And
Hustling.
I'm happy I live in Germany where I don't have to put up with well, you put up with nonsense just like Anderson got to put up with California. But that is one. Yeah, I'm happy not to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm happy to do it. It's not happening here too.
Yep.
Angela Merkel, it's not nonsense. All right.
Hey, I know, we know, but hey, again, Sandra Long, never waste a good tragedy, especially when the state fund is lazy ones. That is true. And that's what they do. That's literally what they do.
Exactly. Why I'm laughing.
Alberto Martinez from Spain, Portugal, Australia, U.S. Massive forest fires, all Christian nations. Coincidence? No, because you have also Brazil, and that is Christian nation too because they believe in thing. Yeah, Brazil, California they are nowhere close to the Christian. No, they ain't. No, they're not.
Oh yeah, nope, they're not. They are definitely not.
They'd rather you be a Satanist than a Christian here.
Exactly. Nathalian Shelley.
Goodness.
Again, guys, I apologize if I butcher you guys' name. Shellanaker? Shellanaker. Sorry, I put your name. Politicians do this to get 100% of your money. Correct. Ironically, how these politicians scream climate claims when in fact the wildfires emit more carbon emissions than everything else in California. Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and if they took the money that they needed to take the brush fires off and clean the debris, it wouldn't have no problem. But they don't care.
Because they can get away with it. They are getting away with it. Still let them get away with it.
Yep. Roy Bree. I left California, Roy Bree, UK. I left California 50 years ago.
You lucky. No.
50 years ago. And to see that nothing has changed, it's gotten progressively worse. So that's maybe why they would like to say, let's go progressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. I've done it myself.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, you know what? And I'll be nice tonight. But I want to play one more thing for you guys, if y'all just indulge me. So you guys ain't gonna hear it, Anderson and Kenoshi, but I know. But I have to play this clip. I have to play the ending clip I did for last night, just for the jokes. I want to end it on jokes. I want to end it on funny. We talk about some serious stuff. Let's end it on funny.
We tried to make it funny.
Yeah, let's end it on funny. So let me put it back up. Let's end it on funny. So, just to give you a reference, since you and Anderson and Kenoshi can't really hear it, the clip is 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So just give you how it is, but I will let it go. You might hear me and Trip laughing or whatever, but anyway. But let's play what I played last night.
as I said at the opening, the very last dying wish of RBG was that her vacancy not be filled until the new president takes office in January. That was her dying wish.
It doesn't matter.
She said, my most fervent wish, this was right before her death, my most fervent wish is that I will not be replaced until a new president is installed. And I think
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oiga,
I had to
mañana
say
tú
that.
puedes
I
me trabajar
consider
a
it an
las
honor. I had to say that. But listen.
6 de la tarde.
And so the first reason we're here is
Pero no arreglar
community, and the
tiempo.
second is to honor her legacy, to demand
It
that her
doesn't.
last wish be fulfilled by the Senate. She said, my most
It doesn't matter what your sign says.
That dying wish, I mean, literally the dying wish of the
Yes.
late justice. Does that? I'm not quite sure how to say this. Does that matter to your colleagues?
It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Here we go.
I think it mattered to my Republican friend and colleague, Lisa Murkowski.
It doesn't matter what her name was.
This is the nightmare scenario that has been dreading. You and I have discussed it for years and months, but it is now here. What are you thinking and feeling at this moment?
I'm feeling
It doesn't matter how you feel.
I've got to ask you because you
You
were
mute yourself, Anderson.
both you and I both are old enough to remember 2016 what happened with Merrick Garland. But
What?
you've also read this
Mute
letter
yourself.
from Senator McConnell. He says that he is
Ah,
moving
crap, I thought I
forward
wasn't
with a
muted.
nomination. What do you say to that?
Well, The Rock says, you absolutely suck.
I said, end the night with hilarity. So again, it is fun.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Yes, but again, like I said, thank you guys for joining us on the side chat. It is one of those nights. Hopefully, you guys could go back again and check out Project Open Mic last night. As we call it, as I call it, as is, you learn about Ruth Gaines Ginsburg, the Breonna Taylor case, and also about Roe v. Wade and how it was set up on a lie. And I provide videos and evidence you can see and watch it. And again, go watch it. As I said when I did the show last night, watch it yourself. Go and look at these things. You can find these things easily. So
Yeah, the sources.
yep. So next week, I'm gonna dig more deeper into this fire nonsense that you guys been commenting on and show you about that for the next Project Open Mic. So you'll see how Newsom is full of crap, but we already know that.
Also,
As much as all the craps in the state of California.
Yep. Go ahead, Koshi.
I heard one interesting theory about the California fires. One interesting theory or conspiracy theory is that they're using some of this certain stories to cover up the fact that the fires might be caused by volcanism.
By what?
Volcanism, which I guess involves volcanic reaction or volcanic activity.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can understand that, but
I
not
don't.
not as much as what's been going on this year. That even I am thinking that that's a bit suspect because that's too much.
Well, like I said,
For-
like in the videos you'll see. I do for next Project World Mic. I will show you where some of these fires literally started from. So, like I said, few have come from natural, like a lightning struck a tree or whatever. Most has come from human interaction of this, doing fires by accident or starting fire in a weird way. And the other
and
ones,
explosives.
and explosives, and others are arsonists who these environment nut jobs doing it so they could prove their point. So
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, you do have a lot of people, angry or crazy. Mostly crazy.
yep. That most.
We
You're
also
right.
need to. We also need to have
Black
a show
pills.
about. We also need to have a show about talking about these crazy young women that are really pushing a lot of this stuff too.
Oh well, yep. We're gonna have a show
You mean-
about that.
Oh, you mean Cortez? Oh, sorry. Shouldn't have mentioned names.
Nah, it made no difference. Anyway, so like I said, go check out Project Open Mic last night, episode 15, where we talked about Ruth Ginsburg and everything else. Like I said, we'll talk about that for 2000 next year. Next week we'll talk about the fires on Thursday. But if you want to contact us, you know the drill. Go Project Open Mic T3 at gmail.com. Project Open Mic on Instagram and also on Twitter. And I hope you guys this is Friday, so I hope you guys have a good, safe weekend. Enjoy it. Anything else you guys want to add to it, Trip?
Well, I want to say that it only matters what our viewers say.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anderson? Nope.
I'm busy.
Got you. Kenoshi?
Stay safe. Don't drink too much.
Okay.
At least
Okay. Well, as I always said to you guys out there, evil comes in all shape, color, size, creed, sex, genre, nationality, height. Makes no difference. Evil's evil. And always, individual smart, people are stupid. Be that smart individual. Let's just take a Project Open Mic and with the guys on the side chat. Hope you all have a good night. And like I said, we'll catch you next time. All right. Peace out.
take care.
Yep.
Hmm.